Hello and welcome once again to another DokuraRS YouTube video where we apparently just refuse to let Legacy die. Legacy is not dying, it really should die, I need to just stop it. I know I need to stop it. So, anyhow, today's episode, or today's video episode, not really episodes is it, it's just random videos of stupid things I do. However, I talked somebody into doing it with me today, or this time anyway should I say. And we decided to go for Barrow's Rise of the Six duo using Legacy Combat. Because why not? It was fun. It was very painful in the end. Now, whether or not it's even possible, I don't know. So, we had some serious fun doing this. I found out that apparently I can tank Torag hitting me on the head with a hammer for a very long time. It's not as painful as you'd have thought, and I got lucky with brothers not spinning. The only good thing about it is that Torag can't spin when he's just sitting ploughing your head with a hammer. So the first few tries, as you can see, like right now, weren't necessarily successful, or we didn't even get close. Okay. It's pointless, like you can see it right now. We kind of got some progress made. We kind of started to slowly work out what we were doing. However, we were initially adamant we would keep trying it with one person on each side, and effectively soloing three brothers each in Legacy, which I still maintain is possible. We never actually achieved that in the end, the biggest problem being Torag, in that you had to sit and wait for him to finish up, and I eventually realised it was damage done to him by poison, by dread nip, and by reflect, and things like that, or reflecting damage from like the Death Touch bracelet, is what eventually made him stop each time. Not just, as I thought at the time, him getting bored of hitting you with the hammer and deciding to do something different. Although, I'd like to think it was that. But, as you can tell, so the first two kills so far, first two tries, that's been the main downfall, has Torag hitting me with the hammer because I was on Torag's side. Now, I was surviving it without a problem. I had the Blessed Flask of Prayer, I was just slapping on a Divine Spirit Shield, targeting him with a Dread Nip, and eating through it with ease. Using Super Brews and... I think I was only using regular brews and soups at this point. I honestly can't remember. But we were just going for it. And it wasn't that bad. We weren't teleporting over carols. We were just trying. Obviously, having Arim on one side when you've only got magic for that particular side, not the greatest either. And the fact that I don't even have the tier 99 magic prayer wasn't helping. And that I've only got Seismics and an Inquisitor's Staff and Virtus. So, we're miles away from best gear. Well, not miles away. We're a chunk away from best gear. We're a good chunk away, probably miles away from best perks. My mage setup isn't that great. Now, we did start to get creative with the later attempts. As we go into the video, you'll see on how to try and get me out of that hammer while still maintaining one person on their side. Because my partner, a friend of mine in my clan called Ankit, was doing well. He was getting his side down, I was getting some of my brothers down, but the problem was every single time bloody Torag. Because I hate Torag. I hate that thing. And if I ever actually go for trying this in solo, in Legacy, Torag's going to be the issue. I'm going to have to drop Torag first, and then start lowering the other bosses, and then drop Torag again and again and again until I'm ready to actually take them all down. I mean, again, I'm just looking at the footage as I'm recording this, and I'm hammered again. I can't see exactly what's happening where or when, what brothers are alive, what brothers aren't. Looks like they're all alive on my side. But what I can see, or could see, was me in the ground being hammered by bloody Torag. It happens. So, it really is a good, interesting one. It was a good challenge, and I've not found anybody who's done it before. It probably has been done before, but I can't find anything to confirm that. I found it done duo and solo, obviously, before using abilities, And, you know, I have found 4-man videos of being done in Legacy, but not duo in Legacy. I suppose no one's stupid enough to try. So by this point, we're on to our 5th attempt, and again, we're trying things to get out of Torag. As I was explaining, so we tried to use the spell that you teleport to Prison of Salvation, and didn't work. Tried to use Zaros, Zaros Got spec. I think I didn't try. I tried Scythe spec because I don't own a Noxious Staff, and Mirrorback, and that didn't work. Obviously, I've tried Dreadnoughts, tried lighting fires, tried planting Mithril seeds. We got creative, and I had my clan shouting suggestions to me throughout, bless them, in the Discord as me and Ankit were doing these attempts. And it wasn't happening. It turns out there is no way to do it. And I'm adamant to find a way to get out without doing that damage somehow. It's because obviously when you're hammered, you can't really do that damage. And I would love to theorycraft a way and find a way to do this solo in the end. If it's even possible, I don't know. It's all about whether or not it's even possible. But again, you know, we're coming up now to quite a few attempts in. I think we're during attempt number 6 now. I say quite a few. It was taking a while in between kills, banking and stuff like that. Just because of literal limitations with making sure we're setting up new presets, and neither of us really wanted to save a preset for something that, frankly, we thought we'd be doing for half an hour and then get bored. Turns out, we're both quite committed. What was annoying was it seemed to be that the kills were getting slower and slower. And I say slower and slower, and they were lasting less and less time as we went on. I think we were just getting a bit more brazen with our tactics, and as a result, we were dying more. Dying quicker. Because we knew what we had to do. We had the theory down by this point in time. We just needed to get it done. Essentially, we needed to get Torag down as soon as possible and get Arim and Carol lowered as quick as possible. Because we had my partner using range on the other side and me using magic. And I'm not the best with magic. I mean, it's Legacy. You can't really be bad with it. But we also had lots of silly mistakes. Like, you've just seen me get hit by lightning. I'm a tit. However, we kept trying. As you find often with some of the stupid challenges and the idiotic things I do, I keep trying. At the bare minimum, I don't give in. Unfortunately, Ankit didn't give in either. We ended up swapping auras halfway through, because we did a full hour, and sort of thought at the end of it, we can get this. We really reckoned we could get it. Really did think we had a good chance. But again, you know, there's so little that you actually can do in response to some of these things. All of these spells that I was trying, all these different methods of getting out of the hammer weren't working, and the hammer was one of the real problems. Now, okay, I'll admit it, I don't know ROTS that well. I didn't know ROTS very well at all when we were doing this. What someone had neglected to tell me was that you could both start on the same side. I didn't know that. It took them a while to tell me that. At which point it was oh, well, let's just do that then. I, for some reason, thought it was like ROTS was years ago, and to even duo you had to have 4 people go in and 2 people leave. Yeah. So, now we actually start with full-on attempts. As you can see, we've got a much better chance here. Shame it didn't work out with soloing one side each. I reckon we need to go back and do that. But we've got a proper chance here now. We're both on the same side. We can really do some damage with them AoEs. We can start dropping these guys quick. So that's exactly what we started to do. We started to do it properly, arguably, with both of us being on the same side at the start and actually going for the kill that way. And we still had no idea if it was possible or not. We didn't even consider that it actually would be possible or not. We were adamant that it was. We both believed that we would have a chance at getting a kill. But we had no evidence of this. However, you might notice, I hope you notice, that the video is now in real time. Ooh, it's not often I do that, is it? So I'm just going to say it now. We got the kill. We actually managed it. It is possible to duo rots in Legacy. I don't do it. Don't recommend it. It's not a smart thing to do. Unless you want to just go and smash our time because it was pathetic, because I don't know rots. But my god, I ended up on the maniacal aura because I just didn't have another aura reset available. And it was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go for it here. I can't remember what aura Ankit was on. I'm sure he told me, but I just cannot remember. For the life of me. But we really kind of struggled through it there for a bit. It was so much fun. And we nearly actually, we nearly got them all down. And it was like, no, we need the others to jump over. So we had to leave Carol alive. So I was arguing, no, let's just get Carol down a bit. Let's get Carol to nice and low, so that when it comes round to it, don't kill her, but when it comes around, we can just drop Carol. And it was, yeah, okay, we discussed heat of the moment sort of thing. And I just didn't stop attacking Carol, so he didn't really have a choice. It's fine. Worked out in the end. So we just did that, and we dealt with the melee brothers. My Inquisitor staff was proving an absolute monster with Ancients against the melee brothers. He was able to just decimate Arim with the ranged. Obviously, by this point in time as well, I had also brought a Seren Godbow with me, just so that at the very end, when Arim is the last brother left, we could just Seren Godbow spec Arim and get him good and dead. And I can be effective in my damage against Carol, rather than trying to mage Carol, which would never go well. Especially if you're in Legacy. So we just started doing it. Now, for once, I wasn't the one to get hammered. That felt really good. What also felt really good was being able to save, being able to free him from that hammering. Oh, mate. And then just down Torag. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I am so happy that we persevered. Used more food than I would like to admit. But you can see how much food I used. You can see how much damage we were taking. However, at the end of the day, we did manage to duo it in Legacy. Now, I am at some point going to go back for the solo. I am. It's not going to end well. I know that much. Now, we were both pretty tense at this moment, just to confirm at this kill, because we've got all the brothers down. Just about. I just need. They're so close to recharging. He's already working on Arim. Bang! We managed to get the last melee brother down, and then it's just time to just finish off the final brother with the ranged weapons. And we got the kill, and we were so excited. And then he ran through the tunnel without me. The fucking pest. I was not a happy bunny about that, because we were sat there lining it up, as you'll see. And then gone. It's like, you prick, Ankit. And yeah, I'm calling you out. Straight up, bro. Anyhow. I will be trying this on more stupid challenges in the future. Or trying this solo, should I say, and more stupid challenges in the future over on my Twitch channel. And anything that's worth even vaguely becoming a video will be made into a video for the YouTubes, as per usual. So thank you so much for watching. All that's left is our daring escape, where Ankit just abandons me. Truly thank you for watching, it is really appreciated. And thank you for any support for this. So please feel free to check out my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/DokuraRS. We do a lot of standard PVM. We're currently working on max, thanks to what chat wanted through channel points. Occasionally, not really, but more we're doing standard PVM, and we do stupid challenges like this. We do all sorts of daft challenges on there, and we have all sorts of challenge ideas for when we hit certain followers numbers. So please feel free to follow it out. Check out Detox PVM as well. It's a fantastic non-toxic PVM teaching Discord server and group. They're really, really great people. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.